Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today, January 22nd. This is my very long overdue DVD Blu-ray book update. I've basically gotten everything I've gotten since October and some of the stuff now to show off. And since this is going to be a very long video, I'm just going to get started. Well, first I'll show off my new shirt, my Fright Rags Fright Night t-shirt, yay! No books to show, but I'm going to show some soundtracks I actually picked up yesterday. They were all $1 each and in pretty good condition. First one I got was Apollo 13. Can't go wrong. Next one up, Crimson Tide by Hans Zimmer. And of course, everybody knows Apollo 13 is done by James Horner. Next one was The Hunt for October, and this is one I've been looking for years, but it was too expensive. I cannot pronounce the guy who scored the film, but he did Conan the Barbarian, and if I am right, he did the original RoboCop. Another James Horner soundtrack. I couldn't turn this down because it's a soundtrack score I really like, and that is The Mask of Zorro. And this was the first one I found, and I was like, mine, don't matter. Star Trek First Contact. Can't go wrong. Okay, now half of these I don't remember where I got them, so I'm not even going to bother and try not to describe the film too much. So, first one for October arrived from the UK, I know that very much, was the complete third season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So, I have 5 and 6 on the way. Hopefully get here, because I'm having problems with stupid mail lady putting the delivery notices in the wrong slips, and someone has actually been ripping them up. Mine included, and actually tried to go to the mail post office and try to grab mine. Yeah. Luckily enough, the people over there know who I am and who I look like, and they're like, you're not this person. So, next one up, I got Insidious Chapter 3, which I actually quite enjoyed. Okay. And I got this from the UK. Night of the Living Dead Reanimation. I think we all know why I got it. Okay, my dog's making noises. This movie completely sucked. And it was mostly due to the other actor. This guy. And I was like, God, it's like watching a fucking wooden board try to act. And then I realized who he was, and I was like, oh, the exact same feelings I had watching Wishmaster. I hated this film. So it's in the pawn pile. Next one up, I got Disney's Aladdin. I haven't watched this yet. Actually, I haven't watched anything of Robin Williams since he passed away. So hopefully I can watch this soon. And I picked up probably a kind of obscure movie, but since I'm a fan of Jeffrey Combs, I was recommended this by a lot of people, and it's called Love in a 45. Don't know too much about it, just know his character is completely out there, so can't wait to watch it. This one was a blind buy, and I watched it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people hated it, but I really liked it, and that is San Andreas. I love disaster movies, even when they're bad, but I really enjoyed this one. So, another Scream Factory one. Got Nomads. Sorry, I watched this years ago, but I don't remember that much about it. I just remember really liking it. And then I have season 3 of Star Trek Enterprise. Still haven't watched it yet. And then I also have season 4, because this year I am rewatching everything Star Trek. This is making noise too. Everything from the original series, the movies, all the way up to the new films. So, because it is the 50th anniversary. Another Scream Factory release, and I picked up the 3-disc collector's edition of Army of Darkness. I kind of like that cover art, but oh, I did leave it. I do like that cover art. It's actually not as bad as some of the others, because I've voiced my opinion on some of them. And because I love this movie and I need to get as many copies as possible, I have the Anchor Bay DVD with the syringe highlighter of Reanimator. I figure if Andrew Bella, I think I'm saying his name right, can have 50 different copies of all the Halloween films, I can have 4 copies of Reanimator. So And I am actually going to have 4 copies of Bride, because I just ordered the 3-disc Blu-ray from Arrow Video. I can't turn that down. Another Scream Factory release, I got Demon Knight. I love this film. I don't know why it didn't get as recognized, but I did change that one. So I don't mind that one, but I think this one's more epic. Absolute childhood favorite. Can't go wrong. Land Before Time. I only like the first one. I watched the second one and I was like, this sucks. I didn't even bother with any others. Me, it's just the first one, Land Before Time. And of course I picked up Jurassic World, which was one of my favorite movies of last year. Another maybe some people have heard of this one. It's called Frightmare. Website called Vinegar Syndrome released this. It's actually the first movie with Jeffrey Combs, and I've seen bits and parts of it because I downloaded it on my computer to watch it. It's actually quite good, kind of freaky. And then I have the first season of CSI, because when I watched the series finale, I was like, you know what, this is a damn good show. I'm going to start getting the DVDs and Blu-rays, or there's only 2 of them that were released on Blu-ray, but so far I've only got season 1 and season 4. Okay, now this one, that was the end of October. This bit is November, and I wasn't making the same bloody mistake I did with John Carpenter's Christine, released through Twilight Time. Vampires. I love this movie. I know not a lot of people like it, but it's one of my favorites by John Carpenter. I've always loved this one. And I know when I got this one, I got it at Best Buy, and I got it on my birthday because my parents got me a Best Buy gift card, so I went and got Inside Out, which I still have to watch. I want to watch it before the Oscars. And I picked this up because I wanted to see it. It actually looked good, and I wasn't expecting anything, actually. Blech, can't talk. And that is Pixels. I actually liked it. It's one of those leave your brain at the door movies, and kind of funny. I definitely wasn't expecting anything because I am not a fan of Adam Sandler. I never have been. The only other movies I liked with him were Wedding Singer and 50 First Dates, and that was because of Drew Barrymore, but I actually enjoyed this one. I wasn't bored by it, so. And next one up, I saw this in the theater last summer. I'm probably one of the few people who actually liked it. And my best friend Scott, who was with me, he's only seen one of the other films, and he actually enjoyed it. And that is Terminator Genisys. I know a lot of hate, but you gotta admit, it's better than Salvation. I mean, we can all agree it was way better than Salvation. And then I picked up the complete 4th season of Smallville. So I found this at Value Village for $6, so I couldn't turn that down. Put these up here. Now, I know this one's out on Blu-ray, but it's out of print, and it runs to over $40-50 or more on Amazon and eBay. But I found the DVD relatively cheap, and that is Fortress. I've always wanted to see this one, but never got around to watching it. And then I got the complete 3rd season of Arrow. Still have to watch this show, but I will hopefully get around to it. And then I got the extended edition of The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies, so I posted a picture of my Hobbit collection, and they were like, why do you have 2 copies of each film? I go, one's the theatrical and one's extended. And they're like, why did you do that? I'm like, because I'm not making the same mistake I did with Lord of the Rings. The minute I got the extended cut, I got rid of the theatricals. And I actually enjoy both. I like the Hobbit movies. I know some people actually really don't like them or really hate them. But I, for one, I love the Hobbit. This is the best one out of them. And then I finally decided, fuck it. Can't talk. I've been waiting, like everybody, for this to come out in its original theatrical versions, but I said, you know what? It's a steelbook. I can't go wrong. I know there's no special features on it, but I don't care anymore. I want it on Blu-ray. And that is the steelbook for Star Wars New Hope. So, yeah. And then we are into December, where the big pile is. I know these ones I all ordered on Boxing Day. Black Friday up here, because HMV, Walmart, and Best Buy did not have any sales, so I went to... Shit, I knew I was going to forget one. Oh good, I can reach it. I didn't write it down. Good thing I remembered that. But, yeah, there were no sales up here, so I went on Amazon and found tons of them. And went out to, instead of putting a shitload of money on my credit card, you just go buy a gift card and don't have to worry about it. This one was the one I really wanted, because it was like $50 original. It was on sale for $13.99, and I got the complete third season of American Horror Story Coven. I don't know why they give it Coven and Hotel and Freaks. It's like, can you just call it season 3 or 4? But I still have not watched this show. Another series I have to watch. My mom watched one episode and she was completely freaked out by it. Okay. Next one up, like my dad, I'm a huge fan of John Wayne. I grew up watching him, just like my dad, and I wanted to get a couple more movies in my collection because I don't have that many. And I got one of my favorites, which is Big Jake. This one was made not long before he passed away. I think, when was it? 1971 or 74? I don't know, it's not telling me the date. But I always like this one, and it has two of John Wayne's sons, Patrick and Ethan, and also Robert Mitchum's son. I always enjoyed watching this one with my dad. And I picked up because I actually tried watching this with my Region 2 UK Blu-ray, but the picture quality was kind of dark, so I was like, well, it's only $12.99. Pick it up, and I got the Full Moon number 105 of Castle Freak, though I kind of admit I don't like that cover art. It is like, but that's just me. And then this one is a blind buy, and I got Home. I wanted to check it out, so there we go. I'm gonna get some shit for this, I know it, but I actually like this film, and that is Lara Croft Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life. I like it, guys, so... And the next one from this pile, another John Wayne movie, North to Alaska, another one of my favorites, so... And finally, this one was always high in price, and it finally got knocked down to $10. And that is U.S. Marshals, which is the sequel to The Fugitive. And I saw this in the theater, and my dad and I actually quite enjoyed it, because my dad went with me. But yeah, I always liked this one. I don't know why I didn't get the recognition it deserved. Like, it's not a masterpiece, but, you know, it was fun. Then I picked up Ant-Man, which was a blind buy, and I watched... So my first time viewing of 2015, and I loved it. I thought it was so much. I know a lot of people didn't like the comedy of it, but screw it, it was good. Now this one, I got a lot of shit on Facebook for posting that this was my favorite movie of the year, because I hate that when everybody says your favorite movie of the year should be Star Wars, just like in 2008 where everybody said your favorite movie should be The Dark Knight. This was my favorite, and I even got bitched at saying, well, just tell us what your real favorite movie of the year is. And I said, it's Minions, you stupid fuck. Didn't you read my post? It's like, Jesus. And it's a kid's movie. I had so much fun watching this, so bitch at me all you want. Too fucking bad. It was my favorite film of the year, and that is Minions. So, bite me. I love this one. So, I don't roll that way where I have my top 10 or top whatever has to be the same as everybody else's. I hate that bullshit. I absolutely hate it. So, moving on, Rantala. And picked up the Blu-ray Steelbook of Return of the Jedi. I have watched the new film. I liked it, but it's not the masterpiece that everybody said, to the point that this is still my favorite Star Wars film. Yes, Return of the Jedi is my favorite Star Wars film. Then I got Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I saw this in the theater and quite enjoyed it. Even my dad, who is not a fan of Tom Cruise, he's not, but he quite enjoyed this movie. And I got the Cinderella. I'm looking forward to seeing this because I like Kenneth Branagh's movies, and they're basically bringing a lot of their old movies to live action. There's this, I think, Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, I think The Little Mermaid, and The Jungle Book. So, actually, what? I'm trying to think of one I would like to see live action, and weirdly enough, this is a very weird choice. I'd like to see Winnie the Pooh, though I have no idea how they're gonna do it. That would be, I think that would just be a little hard to do, but, or hell, even Big Hero 6 would be good. Next one up is Deep Impact. Found these at my job, and they were actually quite cheap, so I was like, this one I was putting off until it went under the $10 range. And got the Equalizer, which was another one I wanted to get, but you go to certain places and it'd be 26, you go to another place and it'd be 31, and it was on sale for $10, so I really wanted to see this, so I got it. And picked up Seabiscuit, so you can tell the price on this. Still have not watched this. I didn't even get a chance to watch the DVD I won in Puck Bond 007's contest, but I can't turn down a Blu-ray for $5.97, because it is one I want to watch. And this bunch is, oh, excuse me, Boxing Day DVDs. Best Buy, the only sale I saw was Best Buy had ones you buy 2 Fox TV shows, you get 1 free. Well, I went, still got some of the plastic on it. I got there, and there was only 4 of the particular show I wanted left, so I got them all. And that is seasons 1, 3, 5, and 6 of the X-Files. And someone said, "Why are you upgrading? You have them on DVD." And I said, "Yeah, true, but my DVDs have absolutely no special features on them, and there are tons on these right there." And I am so fucking excited for, oh shit, I'm gonna be at my grandma's tomorrow. I won't be able to watch it. But, X-Files returning tomorrow. Ah! I am so excited about that. And then I found these 2 at HMV, and they were like $14.99, so grabbed them, and they're season 2 and 4 of the X-Files. So yay. And then this was the bunch I was talking about, where someone went over to the post office trying to be me to get my package. And I don't think they would have been too happy. A bunch of Blu-rays. Why isn't it anything good? The first one I got was The Longest Ride. I'll do it this way. As I am a sucker for the Nicholas Sparks adaptations, though this one I haven't seen. But they're kind of going down. Like, I've seen Message in a Bottle, Walk to Remember, which is still my favorite, and The Notebook. The Notebook was ruined for me because the ending is not what the ending is in the book. So I won't go into that. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's seen the movie but not read the book, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will not read the book. And the other ones were seasons 7, 8, and 9 of the X-Files, so now I've completely got the X-Files on there. Okay, and this is the bunch I've gotten so far this month. Like I said, I want to try to get everything Star Trek for this year because it is the 50th anniversary, even to the point that I picked up the animated series. It only lasted 1 year, but, and, found, I can't remember where I got this from. I got season 5 of Star Trek Next Generation. Now this one is hard to get because the Blu-rays are so expensive. I mean, to the point that I'm probably getting the last 2 in the UK because they're too expensive on eBay and way too expensive on Amazon. Like, I love Star Trek, I'm a big Trekkie, but I mean, a show where the particular season came out 20 some odd years ago, I'm not paying $80 to $90 for it. I'm sorry. And it's the same as with this one. The DVDs run to about $90 here, and luckily I have found a buyer on eBay that wants $29 plus 8 shipping, which adds up to $40, a little more than what I want to pay for a 20-year-old show, but it's the cheapest I found it, and that is Season 1 of Star Trek Voyager. So, yeah. I haven't watched Voyager in a very long time. I only watched the first 2 seasons. And then I got Paranormal Activity Ghost Dimension. I watched this. I actually liked it. But the only thing that pisses me off is they say this is the last, where there's just way too many questions not answered. Particularly the shit that happened in 4. Even though I like marked ones, the 5th one, I was like, what was the deal? Why were they creating an army if they just wanted to make... Well, I'm not going to spoil it, but if you've seen this, you know what they try to do in this one. I was like, then 4 and 5 made absolutely no fucking sense. And I picked up Sinister 2, still have not watched this yet. And there's another TV show I love, but it's just too pricey. Especially when it comes out, they want $50 for it. I'm like, dude, come on, knock $20 off it. I actually found it on eBay, knocked down to $26, and it's the complete 10th, my god, 10th season of Criminal Minds. And then also from eBay, I got Season 2 of Voyager. Okay, stay. Yeah, I've been waiting for the price of this to go down. It finally did a little bit on eBay, so I finally picked it up, and it's the complete 3rd season of Bates Motel. And these 2 I bought yesterday at Value Village, because they were only $6.99. The complete 2nd season and 3rd season of Supernatural. Smallville. They both have an S in the title, so Smallville, so... Because I also want to get all this on DVD or Blu-ray. And no, I have not picked up Straight Outta Compton. That was one I was trying to pick up from work this week, because we have a point system and coupons when we buy stuff, get our prescriptions at the pharmacy. So, use my $20 worth of points and my Super Bucks, as they're called. I'd probably only pay less than $4 for the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray was sold out. I was like, fuck. Because I didn't work on Tuesday, so I should have made my parents drive me down there to get it. But no. Hopefully I will get that in the next couple of days. So yeah, that's all I've gotten since October. I'm happy I made this under 25 minutes, because I was afraid it wouldn't work. But yeah, so some good, some bad, some terrible. I say bad because of the price, not because of the movie, but of course I said Night of the Living Dead Reanimation was just god-awful. I'm getting rid of it. So yeah, guys, don't know when my next video will be. I do want to do a video showing off my Funko, I don't know how to pronounce it, toys, because I've gotten so much. I don't know if I'm going to buy any more, because I'm running out of room, and I basically got the big one I wanted, and he's up there. I think if you know my love for this certain monster, you know which one I grabbed. And it was actually, I was thinking he would be $40 and he was only 20, so that was good. So yeah, that is it. Hopefully do the Funko Pop toys soon, and I'm hell-bent, even though I've said this for the last couple of years, to do a complete overview of my movies. I plan to do it this year. It's just, I gotta get off my ass and do it. So yeah, guys, that is it. Can't think of anything else to just say. Comment on which ones you like, and I didn't even bother with what were blind buys, but I think you all know which ones were. Okay, enough rambling. I hope you all have a good weekend. Watch a shitload of movies, and of course, as always, rate, comment, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.